Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi, gorgeous.
Hey, girl. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, I can hear you. Okay, we got some people hopping on here.
I
Hey,
see.
everybody.
Hi. Can you see me? I feel like I look cut off.
Yeah, I can see you. I can see
Okay.
you fine. Yeah, you good. I'm excited. We got some people coming on here. Got 4 or 5 people already, so that's exciting. Hey, everybody. I hope y'all having a good day.
I'm very optimistic. I got some comments, like some DMs, like, oh, I can't wait to jump in.
Yeah,
And I'm
same. Like we were getting a lot of likes and stuff on the picture,
yeah.
comments and stuff. People were saying like it's gonna be good. So that made me feel good. I'm
I hope
excited.
we live up to it.
I know, right? Well, I feel like I got some good points, girl. I think I got some
You
juicy,
do.
some tea. I think it's gonna be a good one. So I guess we could just, wait a little bit longer. I guess we can just, talk about ourselves a little bit while more people are hopping on, and then I guess we could just go ahead and hop into everything. So I can go first if you want to, or I mean, I guess we can wait, give people a little bit longer, see if a few more people hop on, and then we can just start.
Okay. I see some people that I know. One of my Neos. Hello, Miss Carla. Hi, Renika.
I saw my boyfriend on here. I know he probably ready to see what I got to say. Like, yeah, what y'all gonna be talking about?
It's a support for me.
Yeah.
We're gonna be truthful, Mister, but we're gonna be nice.
Yeah, he already know. He already know.
Let's see. I know from my side, like since I'm not hosting, like the number won't look accurate. But at the bottom, as I'm seeing people pop up. Hi, Renika. How are you, beauty? Renika, we still need to get together too.
Okay, yeah. So it's going up. Yeah, I say let's give it like 1 to 2 more minutes, and then we just gonna go ahead and hop into it. We
Okay.
don't want to keep everybody waiting, but we want to give people time to hop out here so we can go ahead and hop into the tea.
Okay. You can go first. You can tell people about like kind of what your brand is and what you're doing in this space right now.
Okay, yeah, girl, got you. Okay, so for the people that don't know me, my name is Audacia. I'm 24 years old. I'm a digital content creator. I've had my YouTube, I've had my YouTube channel for a little bit over 2 years now. It's a digital place where I teach my babes to save their coins, own their confidence, and build their empires. So yeah, there's that. I'm a mom. I have an 8-year-old son. So yeah, he like my little road dog. I am an alumni from UCA, so it's Raven. That's actually how we know each other. That's how we know of each other. I'm sure. And yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably about all for me anyway. But yeah, YouTube channel and my link in bio, so you guys should go check that out because we talk about a lot of different things on Daysh TV, and I think you guys will find something that you enjoy. So that's
And
that's
like
about much on me anyway. So
her content is fire. Her content is high quality, and like she's so consistent too. Like she's back to back with it. So
thanks, girl. I'll be trying. It'd be difficult, but yes, girl. We trying to get it out. So what about you?
okay, so I'm Raven. I'm a blogger, also like a freelance content creator. My blog is Brain of Raven, also link in bio.
Yep.
And I just decided to help millennial women like myself, like build their self confidence and build their faith. And I hope to inspire people by sharing my story. So that's it.
Awesome. I know we really almost got the same vibe, but got our own different feel to it or whatever. So I see some people that's on here. So I guess we could go ahead and hop into the conversation, guys. So today, me and Raven are here to talk about dating with standards. And there's 3 different topics that we're going to touch on. I'll just give you guys the topics at the beginning, and then we're just going to hop into it. So we're going to talk about what dating means to us, how to set the expectation or the standard of front-end dating, and we're going to talk about how you can self-assess yourself to see if you're even ready to date yourself. So if you want to go first, you know what, I'm gonna hop into it. I'm gonna go first. So what dating means to me, I just feel like that's a period of time to see if you're even compatible with somebody, to see if you even like this person, find out their likes, their dislikes. I know people can be like attractive on the outside, but then you start talking to them and you just like, ugh, like, like, you know what? You was cute on it before you start talking. So, you know, it's like that period of time, just finding out what makes a person tick, like what makes a person drive. Just it's the finding out period. That's what I would say. And I also feel like it's okay to date multiple people at a time because you're finding out like what you like in a person and what you don't like in a person. I think it's important to date multiple people. I don't think you should just date one person and be like, I mean, some people do it, don't get me wrong. But for me personally, I know that I had to date multiple people to find out like, nah, I don't mess with that or whatever, you know. So to me that's what dating means. It's just getting to know somebody to see if you can even move forward to a relationship. And me, if I'm dating you, I'm thinking about moving forward to a relationship, but we got to be compatible. We got to, you know, we got to be able to make it work. So in my opinion, that's what dating means.
I 100% agree. I feel that dating is definitely like a discovery period. It's like I'm getting to know you. I want to learn, like you said, like what makes you tick, like what are your values, and just having conversation. It's okay for us to be kind of consistently having conversation, but maybe not 24/7. But
Yeah.
you know, we can hang out, we can go on a date here and there. And you're right. At that
Hey
point, when it's
y'all.
not like physically involved and you're not like super committed, it's okay if you go on a date with this person this week
Yep.
and you go on a date with someone
Yep.
else next weekend, because it's just like we're just entertaining conversation and it's not that deep. Like it should be established. Like I'm not going to disrespect you and I'm not going to waste your time. The
Yep.
moment I realize that like I'm not interested in this, we're not compatible, I'm not going to
Yep.
take advantage of anyone. I'm going to let you know
Yep.
like, okay, this ain't it, and I'm
Yep.
because then
Yep.
once you establish that there's like, okay, I want to pursue this, and you have that commitment, I think it switches from dating to courtship, and
Yep.
that's the thing.
Yep, and that kind of goes into like our next topic or whatever, just how to set the standard slash the expectation. So, like you said, once you're not interested in somebody, like just let them know. But
Right.
I feel like how you set the standard up front and or the expectation is just being very clear on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Are we dating? Like, hey, thank you. Like, are we dating multiple people, or are we just this is me and you? Like, is this a courtship, or are we dating? Are we just getting to know each other? When I'm looking to set the expectation or the tone of like my relationship, I'm looking for consistent behavior. I'm looking for like I don't feel like consistent behavior and like a minimal level of respect and like communication. So I don't feel like I could talk to somebody every day, or you texting me like every day or every other day, whatever. Then you just like go missing on me, and it's like you couldn't be like, hey, I know I'm gonna be busy for a few days, or hey, like I'm going through, just let me know what's going on. I feel like communication, consistent behavior, and then like I also assess like, or you should also assess like, is this person adding to my life?
Yeah.
Like, is this person, am I receiving as much as I'm giving? Like, because before we get into a relationship, I should not be drained. Like, I should not be feeling like I'm pouring into you, like like just because you know what, I don't know. We kind of got this connotation in society that we have to like fix people, and you're not obligated now. If you do that for somebody, then kudos to you, and that's what you wanted to do. But you're not obligated to stay anywhere and fix anybody, or anything like that. So I do feel like when you're setting the standard in your relationship, you have to be clear on what you want, and let there be a minimum or like something that you're not gonna go for or anything like that. So you just gotta be real clear on that. And then also something else when I'm like setting the standard in a relationship or seeing like if I even want to date you or anything like that, I says, and I'm looking at my notes, y'all, because this would not be going well if I ain't got my notes. So, but I also look like, is this person independent? Like, does this person have like drive without me? Like, do I always have to be like, hey, did you do this today? Hey, did you do this today? Or like, hey, are you going, go out and make you some money today? Or are you going like, nah, I ain't got time for that. Like, you gotta have the same, or like you said earlier, we gotta have like the same or similar. They don't have to be same. Similar values and like similar beliefs,
Yeah.
similar drive. Like you just gotta be connected in a way. Yeah, like what I was listening to, I think it might have been Dave Ramsey. He was talking about like, when two people that's connected, same mindset, that you just gonna do more together. So you gotta all of that. I know I just said a mouthful, but like that's when I'm like looking to set the standard or the expectation in a relationship. Those are the things I'm basing off of. Are you consistent with me? Like, do we have communication? Like, can we work through this? Because all of those things are really, really important for when you do more to move to yeah, compliment each other. That's what I would say. I totally agree. Um, so like we're trying to move from dating to courtship. Like if we didn't build this foundation in the beginning, it's just probably not going to work, or it's going to be really hard when stuff get real hard. And if we didn't build this in the beginning, it's probably just going, oh, y'all see my sticky note fall off, it just played me.
I have
Wow.
the same thing. I have pink sticky notes like sticking up on
Wow,
my
it just played me, but it's okay, it's all right. But yeah, like honestly, compliment one another and just be able to build on one another. And that's like, and if I feel like if that's not the bare minimum, there is no reason to move from dating to courtship. It just, in my opinion.
Of course, I agree with 100% of everything you just said. I do agree that communication is key, and in the midst of communication, you're right. You have to also have that aspect of observation, because I'm communicating. I'm asking you, like I'm letting you know what I want, but I have to see if that person is returning it, and then it's vice versa. Like that person is going to expect, and they're going to have needs to be met. Like, am I capable? Like, does that fit? Are we equally yoked? Because
Yeah.
it could be a perfectly good man. Like he could be so great, and we could just not be compatible.
Yeah.
I could just not be right for him.
Yeah.
But when I think about setting the standard, I think and this might kind of be like selfish, I don't know, but I feel like it starts with me. I feel like I'm gonna respect myself so well to the fullest extent to where you have to meet it. And if you really kind of make my husband, you gotta exceed it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna hold myself to such a high standard that it's like you don't come into the space and say, oh, like I need to respect her at such a level, because not only am I a lady, but if you're trying to like get to know me and be in a relationship with me, then like I should hold like, you know, a valuable place in your life. So I just feel like the way you put yourself out there, like you have to match it. I have friends where people think I'm so holy, like I listen to all kind of music, but I have, like, I will get in their car and they will turn gospel music on, and I'm like, girl, turn on the Chris Brown. But I had to stop getting offended by that, because that showed me that that person has a level of respect for me. I entered the space and they said, oh, we got to rectify the energy because Lil Raven is in the room. And I like that.
Yeah.
So I feel like when you set the standard, like it starts with the way you respect yourself. So be yourself, be completely comfortable. Let that person know who you are so they know, you know, how to deal with you. And then I feel like I've heard like pastors say, like, you have to ask quickly and often, like, what do you want from me? Like, what are you don't have to be rude and all aggressive and crazy.
Yeah. But clear up front.
Right, like we on the first date and you like, is we get married or not? Like, no.
Yeah, I mean like that. But I mean, that's again like, and then again, that's setting the standard. Like, hey, is we here to talk? Because you here to play games, you can go. Because I'm not here for that. Like,
right.
But that's what setting the standard. That's what setting the expectation. And like you said, I feel like if you carry yourself well, and if you, not even if you carry yourself well, if you stand for something, like it'll show. I agree. So hey Whitney, that's my club. I see her hopping on. Okay, so I think that's really, really good. But when you were saying like, so what you were just saying kind of ties into my next one. So how do you self-assess to see if you're ready to date? So one of my things was carrying, you got to be confident and comfortable with yourself first. Like if you're not good there, then you shouldn't be like moving on to be in a relationship. You shouldn't be dependent on somebody to feel whole, other than God, honestly. Like you shouldn't, like if you're not completely healed, like you shouldn't be trying to move on and be in a relationship. I'm not gonna say I guess that you shouldn't date, but you shouldn't. I don't even think you should date if you're not, if you're not one with yourself, because if you can't love on yourself, and if you ain't gonna be able to love on nobody else, honestly, or you're gonna catch a burnout and it's gonna go away.
Or it goes back to the last point of like, you can't set the standard if you're not at your peak. If you're not whole and one, you can't set that standard of like, honey, match what I'm giving.
Yeah, period. Yeah, so that's, and again, so I also self-assess. So like anytime a situationship, a courtship, even a friendship has ended, like I always like come back like, okay, is this something I could have did better? Or even in my current relationship, like if we have an argument or a fight, like I always try to step back and be like, all right, what did you do to fuel the flame? Because it's not always the other person. It's not, and if you can't like identify what you did in the situation or identify your how you contributed to the problem, then you might be the problem, to be honest. So I always try to like check myself first. Now I'm gonna check. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna check you too, but but I try to like check myself first. And something else you could try doing to see if you're ready to be in a relationship is like journaling on your thoughts. Like, how do you feel? How are you emotionally? Like, how are you mentally? Are you okay? Because you're not, you still don't need to be dating. Like, these are just all things that you need to be aware of. And if you journal, revisit it. Like, go back. Like, if you want, when you feel like you're in a better space, or if you feel like you're not in a good space, you can always refer back to your journal and your thoughts and like how you were feeling. And again, align yourself with that. Like, if you're feeling good, then maybe you are ready to date. But if you're not, maybe we need to take some other steps. And just keep asking yourself questions. I remember you saying something earlier about being selfish. I wrote that. But you know what? Get off my line. See, I knew he was gonna get off my line. Anyway, he's so annoying. But see, he done threw me off. Okay, where was I at? Oh yeah, when you said earlier, if you ready to be, I don't know, laughing him, please. But if you're ready to be less selfish, like, because being in a relationship, it requires a level of maturity, like. Some days, like, and he in there laughing, but some days he more mature than me. Some days I'm more mature than him. Like, some days I'm being petty, some days he being petty. But at the end of the day, if you really want to grow with somebody and get out of that, because hopefully, like, that doesn't last forever. Like, you have to be willing to give less of yourself so you guys can grow together. So you can't be selfish. Like, am I ready to share my space? Like, do I really want you here when I really don't want you here? Like, it's a lot of stuff you gotta self-assess and just really ask before you move into trying to date somebody else. So those were my points for number 3. So hear what you guys say now, or if you agree, or if you got something different to say, or.
Yeah, I agree. I can totally piggyback off of that. Any pastor you're gonna listen to gonna tell you, like, girl, you gotta be whole on your own.
Yep.
Or, you start trying to date. And I am just like, I will like drill that home. I'm a firm believer in that. So of course I second that. And then also I feel like assess like why you want to be in a relationship. Are you just, you got to be with somebody? You can't be like bored. Like, are you just lonely? Or are you really in that place? Like you said, are you ready to like not be selfish? Are you ready to share everything and share space with everyone? Do you have anything to offer? Like, I feel like women get like a bad rap of like, we need a man to do X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, if you're really going to be a man, then like, yes, I want you to step up and like really be a man, but I know who I am and I know what I bring to the table too. And I'm ready to be able to like be submissive in that way and be able to, bring what I bring to the table and be able to contribute to a relationship and contribute to a lifestyle with someone. So I just think that's really important to like not miss that out. Like, don't look for a man to come in and like be your savior. Like, love yourself, be fun with yourself, date yourself. Then when you get into a relationship, like, just keep that same energy. Like, don't lose your individuality and like have something to offer.
And that's something else that is important, having a personality, period. Like, you can't like, well, I guess I just know for me, I need you to have a personality. Like, you don't have to always agree with me. Like, if I'm wrong, I need you to be able to tell me. Like, you have to just, like you said, you have to be firm in yourself. You have to be comfortable with yourself. So, like, if you're not comfortable with me, then I'm fine with it because I'm comfortable with me, and that means you're not for me. And that's what dating means, to figure that out. Yeah, guys, this has been really good. I feel like this has been like the tea. Like, this has been like hot, like the hot tea. Like, I really think.
Corona essential. This is essential.
Yes. Yes, girl. Yes. Hey, Muffin and Chris. I see y'all hopping on. Hey, y'all.
Girl, you got a celebrity on your live. You got Alicia and.
Yes, girl. Yes. That's so funny. That's so funny, guys. So you guys talk to us. I think we're basically wrapping up with the 3 points that we had, but like, look at everybody laughing. Just talk to us, y'all. What y'all want to talk about? The tea been hot. The tea been hot for the last 19 minutes. If y'all missed it. Love you too, boo.
We love you too, sugar. Y'all got questions?
Yeah, questions, comments, dating, what it means to y'all. Let us know. What's the standard to dating you? Like, go ahead, let us know. Let's talk.
Can you date someone with standards on a dating app? I think so. I think that you would have to just kind of weed them out. Like, of course, use discernment, common sense, and then if you decide to like meet up and go on a date, then it just starts from scratch, like the regular stuff.
Yeah. We talked about that a little bit, Autumn. We kind of feel like, so I feel like it's a difference between dating and courtship. So I feel like courtship is more of, it's just me and you. We know, like, okay, we're trying to move to something bigger like marriage. Dating is finding out if you like somebody, finding out if we're even compatible. And that means talking to multiple people, because you might not know you like something in a person, or don't like something in a person until you experience it. And so, like Raven was saying, it's okay to go out on a date with one guy this week and one the next, if we have that understanding. And if we're not saying go be physical with everybody, nothing like that, but it is okay to date multiple people.
I think respectfully.
I
think you can date multiple people. Now, doing a whole bunch of other stuff with multiple people,
that's disrespect. And I didn't say that.
I didn't co-sign for that
one. And Muffin, we talked about 3 different topics. We talked about what dating means to us. What else did we talk about? We talked about how to self-assess, to see if you're ready to date, and then we also talked about setting the standard in a relationship. Actually, that's a really good question. To me, how you say the word? Vulnerability in a relationship, to me, it means like being able to open up to a partner and being able to expose things that you probably wouldn't expose to somebody else. I've actually been in a relationship before, like, where I've told like a person like some things, and then later on it's in an argument, you're using it against me. And it's like, okay, well, now I won't ever tell you anything again. And now it's like, that's not a relationship anymore, because I don't trust you. I can't be vulnerable around you. And that's not, that's not okay when you're trying to date somebody. So to me, it means like I can trust you with my world's deepest secret, and I know that I'm gonna be okay, and you're gonna like consult me, and we're gonna be okay. So that's what it means to me.
I agree with that, and I think it goes like beyond secrets. It could be the smallest thing of just like, I had a bad day, somebody hurt my feelings, or somebody like just really ticked me off. Like, just being your complete self.
If you want to know what real vulnerability is, sis, when I can take this wig off and he's still gonna love me.
That kind of vulnerability is required. Anybody that's gonna be around me for more than an hour is gonna see me take this wig off.
Okay, and if you can't deal with it, then if you can't love me with my wig off, then don't love me with my wig on. That's how I feel.
Period. Anything else, guys?
Yeah.
Chris said that he shows up late, but he means well. We know, Chris.
It's okay. That's what the recap is for. It's fine. Anybody else? Y'all got some more questions for us? More comments, concerns?
No?
I'm really enjoying talking to you guys. I'm glad y'all hopped on here and talked to us.
I'm seeing that we have 9 people.
Yeah, I see that too. You know what? I feel
good about it.
Me too. Period. Make sure. No, I don't feel like real dating is dead. I do feel like this generation here is a little different. I will say that. Thank you, sis. But I feel like it's still people out here that still believe in dating, that still that still believe in dating, that still believe in courtship, that still believe in. He said these supposed to be wild, and now you know what? I agree. They ain't got no sense. So we got a question. How long do you date someone? Me personally, I don't feel like there's a certain time frame. I feel like I've dated some people longer than others, to feel like, okay, I know I want to be in a relationship with you, or we gonna make it work and we can be in a relationship. or I know, yeah, I don't have an actual a set time. I feel like each person is different, and you gotta feel each person out to see. Cause people be switching up, like they said, these supposed to be wild. Like they be hiding they real selves for like 6-7 months, and Lord Jesus, when they show up for real, it's just like, dang, this who I've been dating for the last, however long. So I don't really have a time. I just feel like, yeah, if I feel like it's once you make me feel like, all right, we can move to the next step, and once you make me feel like I want to cut everybody else off, I think that's when, yes, I don't really have a 3 months or 6 months or a year or anything like that. But I do say, I always tell people, and him too, when once we start dating, like, and once we're in a like real relationship, not like past the dating part, you have like a year to 2 years to be like, hey, yeah, I want to make you my wife, because no, it don't take that long.
It does. I don't think it takes that long, and I don't have a set time frame for like the dating and like the discovery phase. But if it's just going nowhere and it's been like a month or two, it's like, okay, this is just unproductive. And then
Yeah.
if you do feel like, okay, I feel like we can like take this to the next level, I still would just feel like don't ignore red flags, because you're right. Sometimes you can hide yourself for so long, and baby, you can call me the Migos because it only take one time. I have been that girl who ignored red flag after red flag, like, well, they're gonna do better. They didn't mean it. I always wanted to give benefit of the doubt. That doesn't work for me. Everybody's different. For me, I'm not like Jesus. I don't give.
I'm not like Jesus.
I don't give
nope.
in that regard.
You ain't gonna act right. I totally agree. Like you do better when you know better. And I feel like when you start to accept certain things, they gonna keep doing it. Or they gonna feel like she gonna forgive me. No, I won't actually. So yeah, these are really good questions. You know what? What did he say? I don't feel like my grandparents' type of love is out here like it was. You know what? I kind of agree. I agree and disagree, because, like, our grandparents, in my opinion, that whole era is just a little different, because back then, grandpas had 2, 3, 4, 5 families they don't know about, and grandma was okay with it because she wasn't working, and it was provided. We're in a different day of age now. I ain't saying I don't need nobody, because that's definitely not the truth. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Like, they love was different and our love is different. But I ain't gonna say like they love was better or nothing like that. I just feel like this day and age, like, people be trying to sleep on like they actually like, oh, I ain't worried about a relationship. And people are. I don't know.
That's a good point.
He said, but they was supporting all their family. That was the thing. So it was like they was okay with it. They was okay with it when they knew that Papa had a family across the street, because he paying all the bills.
Yeah.
He putting the food on the table. So they was okay. They didn't care.
I feel like just the priorities and like the stigma on certain things have changed so much. For one, we live in like a tech age. Communication has completely changed, like interpersonal, face to face. That changes the emotion and the vulnerability out of things. And then just knowing how, like you said, grandparents back in the day, it was a different time. Like, you had to pretty much like get a husband and be married and have a family. It was just like a part of the line, like the timeline of what you do with your life. And so now it's just like, you could be single forever, like, go to school and get you a job, take care of yourself, and like, go girl, like, you're killing it, and we're fine. Like, our world is set up for us to flourish that way. And so it makes it different.
It makes it more difficult.
Yeah, it makes it more difficult to achieve that type of commitment, because the grandparents had the commitment, but that doesn't mean that everyone in that era had that true love. I think that a lot of them did, but I agree that a lot of them were like what you're saying as well. Like, grandpa was a Rolling Stone.
Yeah, Mama was a Rolling Stone. That was good. Yeah, this is good, guys. Anybody else got any more comments, questions, dating topics, dating questions? I don't know.
Well, y'all know where to find us, and people, I'm sure, ask you about this kind of thing all the time. People ask me about this kind of thing all the time, even though I don't got nobody's man. But I'm the source for people for some reason.
Yeah, yeah. It was. People seem to be real interested in this when we posted it. So you guys that's on here, if y'all not following us, y'all can make sure y'all go click that button, and y'all can go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you guys also go subscribe to Raven's blog, because you know what, we put out content like this all the time.
All the time.
The good content, the good stuff. We talk about the good stuff. So it don't look like we got any more comments or anything like that. So I guess we can go ahead and just wrap up. I really appreciate y'all for hopping on here and chatting with us.
Yes, y'all been great.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, girl, no problem. See, we're going to have to do it again, because I think, they liked it. They liked the content. I like talking to y'all. I like the questions. Thank you, boo.
They loved it. We told you. You weren't disappointed.
Look, he tried to check me one time. It's okay. He be trying
Had you all flustered, had you blushing over there.
Well, okay, guys. Do not forget to go ahead and subscribe and all that good stuff. Follow us. And thank y'all for hopping on here and talking to us. And we're going to catch y'all later.
Y'all have a great night.
Hold on. He said, what's the next topic?
What do y'all want the next time?
Yeah, what y'all want to talk about? Because we can come back, okay? Because we like to talk. I like to talk. We need dates and times. Wow.
We'll get right on that. We'll get right back to you.
You know what? We're going to drop another one. We going to, y'all, just look for the flyer, okay? And you only going to see it if you subscribe and follow. So make sure y'all do that.
Not DJ Khaled.
Another one. I mean, all right. Love y'all. Bye. Catch y'all next time.
Bye.